All right, John, let's sing them in. Welcome to Plant Bros.
Cause I'm a cowboy on the steel horse I ride. I'm wanted, dead or alive.
All right, welcome.
Woo!
Welcome to Plant Bros. Another session of Plant Bros. It's been a while. It's good to be back in the kitchen with John, my main man here.
Here we go.
We are here, and the Plant Bros, we do have a motto. It is
Guy friendly,
gear heavy. So you'll notice today, lots of equipment being used, which is, of course, is how you get men into the kitchen. Just a quick reminder, we are sponsored by the Esselstyn Foundation, a 501c3 public charity that seeks to prevent and reverse lifestyle-related diseases through the promotion of whole food, plant-based nutrition. Woo! Woo! All right.
So, we ready?
We've got 3 recipes for you today that are very guy-friendly. And of course, they're really for everybody. But, you know, we're trying to get more guys to eat more plants. If you've looked at the statistics, you probably know that men eat like 60% more meat than women. So we really need to get guys eating a little bit less meat, a little more plants, actually a lot more plants to be honest. But we got 3 key recipes today. So John, what do we got first?
All right, so the whole idea behind this is using the gear, but making it quick, making it simple, and especially making it tasty. Guys don't want to eat twigs and leaves. So
Nope.
we are here. The first recipe is what we call little nugs, right? Because we all love nuggets. And that's a call out to Elizabeth Winings, who helped us. Well, she developed it. We just stole it from her.
We didn't want to call it Elizabeth's Nuggets. That just seemed a little inappropriate. So we're going with
very inappropriate. All right. So this is tofu based. So a lot of protein, whatever you want to call it.
Protein. Because, you know, what's with the protein thing, right? Everybody's like, protein. I was in the store the other day, John, and there was a yogurt there, and it said 9 times more protein. And I was like...
In a cup of yogurt.
Yeah, in a cup of yogurt. Like, what are they, downing a little Yoplait and then lifting, squats?
Hey, do you mind if I can stop?
Oh, sorry.
I'm tired of handling my tofu. All right. So here's what we're going to do. You're going to take an extra firm block of tofu.
Extra
You're
firm.
Extra
None of that
firm.
sissy silken stuff.
Extra firm tofu. And now you throw it. Okay, so, and you are going to squeeze that water out, whether you got a tofu press or you want to wrap it in towels overnight, and then you're just going to break it off in small chunks. You don't want the chunks to be too big, so we're just going to break this off real quick. I'm going to speed up.
Nice.
Manhandling.
That's right.
Manhandling my tofu. All right, so you just break this up into little balls or nuggies.
Rip it, tear it.
Yeah, what are they? What would you call that?
A mess.
Chunk?
Chunks.
Chunk.
Yes,
And
remember, call it little chunks.
As Jane always says, tofu is your insecure friend. Doesn't matter what you do to it, you got to make it taste like something. Right now, it tastes like nothing. It's just a vanilla envelope. It's a manila envelope. It's not going to taste like anything. You got to season it, and that's the key. And so for some strange reason, people are freaked out by tofu, John.
Yeah, you know what's crazy is everyone's like, oh, tofu has no taste. Did you ever see anyone eat a burger with nothing on it?
I know.
No, they
Or
lather it
like
with
chicken.
bacon and cheese.
Like a chicken breast tastes it just tastes like a shoe unless you put all kinds of salt and oil on it. And
Exactly. All right, so now we got the tofu. It's all broken up. So now we got to add what Brian was just talking about, that little bit of flavor. So guys don't measure anything, so we're going to put a little tamari on there.
Tamari, by the way, the man way to say it, soy sauce.
There you go.
Just soy sauce.
And
Just like a low-sodium soy sauce.
And here's the secret ingredient.
Oh, yes.
Little dill pickle juice.
Just the juice.
It's got to be dill.
Not the...
We were told it's got to be dill. All right. Now I know I said we don't.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
It's a heavy stream.
All right. So we're just going to put that in there over the tofu, just like that. Looks like a lot, doesn't it? Okay, that's good. And then we're going to add some seasonings. Oh wait, we need our lemon juice first.
Oh, do you need?
Hold on.
You got the squeezer?
I got the squeezer.
Okay.
Oh, come on, we're well prepared here.
Okay.
All right, then we're going to add a little lemon juice in there. Get your lemon squeezer and just crush it. Crush that lemon juice. There we go.
Yeah, arm workout.
All right, now the seasoning. So take a little bit of garlic powder, put that in there.
Yeah.
Little onion powder.
Most guys have like 3 seasonings in their house. They've got garlic powder, they've got onion
Salt
powder,
and pepper.
Salt and pepper, right? 4.
Then I use a little lemon pepper on there because I just love that taste, and this way Ann will try them.
Does that have
'Cause
salt
you-
in it, or is it a salt-free version?
Salt-free version.
version,
Salt-free version. See
You
that?
know, hypertension, not cool. As much as a lot of guys want to convince you that hypertension is cool, it's not cool.
Okay. We probably hypertension's cool.
Okay.
All right, we probably should have pre-opened the turmeric, but
Yeah.
that's all right.
We've got
There
more
we go.
turmeric in this house.
All right, so there we go. That's everything. And
Turmeric,
now
by the way, anti-inflammation. Cuts down on
we're gonna
inflammation.
coat that up, and then a little nooch, a little nutritional yeast. Now you're supposed to use 2 cups, but again,
I'll hold that for us.
okay, yeah, hold me. All right, think that's good?
I just want to be loved.
I'm being told
nooch?
more.
More nooch?
More nooch. We need more nooch.
Yes.
A little voice inside my head was saying more nooch. I think I need more nooch. Brian, nooch me.
More nooch? Okay.
Nooch me. That's good. All right.
Remember, it's nutritional yeast.
Not yeast
regular yeast. We've had people write us in email, oh my gosh, I tried using regular yeast and it didn't work. It tasted horrible. It's like, yeah, it did taste horrible.
Okay, and then you line a cookie sheet with parchment
Wait,
paper.
can I show them the trick?
Yes.
This is the trick. This is the trick of the parchment. Crumble it, then it spreads beautifully and forms right to your
Look at
tray.
that. All right, then we're just going to get those nuggets on there. And we're going to, Brian, you want to help me just spread those around?
Or do you want me to mash them up at all, or
Nope,
just spread
just
them?
like they are. Just spread them around. Spread them out so they cook on all the
I don't have any
sides.
here. I'll have to use this ruler. I don't have a
Whatever works, man. Okay. They got a little mashed up, but that's okay. They're still, oh, wait, I almost forgot one. There we go. All right, and then I put a little bit more on top just so we have it. There we go. All right, your oven's been preheated to 400 degrees. You're gonna put these in here for 30 minutes.
John, that's it?
That
You're not going
is
to bread
it.
them or anything?
The nooch is the bread.
The nutritional yeast is the breading. Wow, that's
So,
amazing.
all right, no, I'm telling you. And the great thing of these, it can be used on anything. And here's what they look like through the magic of television. Here's what they look like when they're done. Look at those things. Golden
I try
brown,
one?
crispy. You may. So crispy, so delicious. Tell me you can't put that on a salad, on a potato, on rice, whatever you want to put that on. Add a little sauce. Boom, you are
John,
ready
that
to go.
dill,
I think Wade, the cameraman, just stole a nugget.
that dill gives it that weird kind of like chicken taste. It's odd.
Right?
It's so interesting. Fascinating.
Lil knows what she's talking about.
And that's it. So crumble that on top of things.
Absolutely.
And yeah. And by the way, I don't know if you all know this, but the United States has essentially become like the United States of chicken. We eat now.
Come on, really?
We're eating like 3 times more chicken than we are any other meat. And like,
Ugh.
it's crazy. And if those
Yeah, well.
those chickens, of course, have something like 80% more saturated fat than chickens that were running around.
Well, back in a previous life, I used to have to go into slaughterhouses, so we're not going to go there.
We don't want that. We don't
All
want
right,
that.
Brian, you're up.
Are we good? Are we good? Okay, so let me start out with
Good.
one of my favorite kitchen tools, which is the scraper. This is one of those things that it's a bread knife, basically, but I just like to use it. We'll break out some heavier equipment later, but this is just a great way to clean the deck here. Clean the deck.
All right, what are you making, Brian?
I am making a manly kale salad.
Ooh.
And you know, a lot of guys, you know, they hear that and they're like, come on, kale? Like, how can that be manly? Well, I'm about to make it manly. There's going to be lots of protein in there because, you know, we're all professional bodybuilders. And we need our protein. I mean, it was interesting. You know, I had somebody write me recently at the Esselstyn Foundation, and this woman said, I've recently started lifting weights 3 times a week. I'm 78 years old. And I think I need to really increase my protein because I'm lifting now. And it's yes, older people tend to need a little bit more protein, but you know, again, I think this woman was thinking she had to like double her protein.
Right.
Because she was going to suddenly just swell up and it was going to be massive. All right, let me get my stuff here.
All right, get your stuff.
So you will notice that this salad is chock full of all kinds of amazing nutrients and vitamins and minerals, which we want to prevent all kinds of diseases, crush that cancer, but also fill us up and give us the protein that we need to get big and swole and maintain our manly shape. And so really what I'm doing is I'm starting out with plain old kale. This is just, what's the curly kale brand? This is kind of a lame looking kale actually. But as many of you probably know, you've seen from Ann and Jane, is you got to be a good stripper, John. So
Oh, I'm not a very good stripper.
the technique is make the okay thing. Oh wait, I think that might be like a bad thing these days. And then we're just gonna. You shot it at me. All right, here it is, and we got to break it up a little bit more here. Come on, this is.
I told you I wasn't a
don't
good
want the big
stripper.
chunks. And these things, by the way, dogs love these things. You can give them to your dog; they'll chew on them. One of the bummers about when you buy a bag of kale in the store, they often
It's all
include
that,
these. And
right?
this is
It's all
right,
chopped
it's
up
all-
in there. Ugh.
Yeah, this kale's not stripping very well.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
Or
we
we're
gotta-
just not very good.
Yeah, so kale. If there's one thing you take away from any plant-based presentation that the Esselstyns make, it is eat more greens. They are the powerhouses. They are the superfoods of the plant-based thing. They help with endothelial function. As Dr. Esselstyn has talked about numerous times, you want to eat your greens 6 times a day, raw or steamed. He tends to like people to do them raw, but steamed. He tends to like the people to do them steamed. Sorry, not raw. But you can do all that. So now we've got our base of a green. And of course, this is, as Jane often says, this is like a tarp. Not very exciting to eat. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn this into an exciting salad. And so one way we're going to do that is just start to add all kinds of things to make it
You need your cutting
yummy.
board.
So don't forget that one of the key things to a plant-based diet is color, color, color. You want to get all kinds of different colors into your day. And Dr. Will Bolsevitz, who's a friend of the Esselstyn Foundation, he often says 30 to 40 different kinds of vegetables and plants per week. And so we actually have taken that up a notch. We shoot for 25 to 30 a day. Think about that.
Wow.
All those different kinds. And so like we start counting, you think about so you did tofu.
Tofu.
Anything else in there that was a veggie? So we've got one.
Yeah, we got one so far.
One.
We are off to a great start.
So now
You
we've
got to
got-
make some ketchup
yeah, we've
here,
got
man. Come on,
2.
let's go.
And so I'm just going to chop up some.
Look at that Ruby
Yeah.
cutting course just paying off, man.
So purple cabbage is awesome. A lot of people aren't big fans of it. They think it's hard to chew, but we're going to make all this so yummy. It'll work. It'll work. So a little bit of orange, and now before I add anything else, I'm going to do what is going to make this so yummy. Is I'm going to add 2 ingredients that are so important to making this a super amazing manly salad. So I'm going to take a avocado. Not a crazy amount of avocado. We know Dr. Esselstyn doesn't like it a crazy amount. So I'm taking an avocado and I'm just scooping it out and dumping it in there. Then I am taking a lemon.
And you just have this all laid out so perfectly.
Kind of.
Kind of.
Kind of, because I'm grabbing for all kinds of things. So now I've got my giant, geez, look at this thing. It's like a Mack truck.
It's like a grapefruit
I know,
squeezer.
it's like a grapefruit squeezer. So I'm going to squeeze a lemon
There you
on
go.
top of the salad. And, again, I'm not finished yet. I'm still going to put a lot of other stuff on that. So I've got that. I've got my avocado. And by the way, I might end up adding more avocado, but this is where it gets kind of cool. I'm going to take my watch off.
Oh boy.
This is where it gets
He
cool.
means business
And
now.
I'm just going to start massaging that.
There we go.
This is, people
You know-
are saying like, what about the germs? What about the germs? Hey, this is all about microbiome strengthening. So I'm just going to squish.
It's only working because I pre-massaged it for you.
Did you pre-massage
Yeah,
it for
I
me?
did.
Thank you so
I don't know
much.
if you saw that.
So I am mixing all of that avocado and I'm smashing it. And what you do by mashing all that in is you are softening up the kale. It's a little more digestible. You're mixing in that healthy fat, and the lemon just makes it zing. And then we're going to do something amazing with this at the end. Don't forget it. So now I'm just I'm squishing. I'm getting a workout. I'm starting to feel the burn a little bit.
Brian,
Yeah, I'm breaking down the cell wall of. Oh, geez, look at
Brian's getting all the workout.
Yeah, John, you might need to step it up a little bit and get bigger while I'm doing this.
In case
All
I
right.
got a massage
And that
later.
that inspires me too, just to see you doing that, feeling the burn. So I'm going to continue to mash, mash, mash.
Come on, Frazier.
Come on, Frasier. And then I'm going to squeeze a little more.
Frazier needs a
juice.
Plant Bros t-shirt.
Does
man.
he?
Yeah.
I think it needs a little more avocado because I have a lot of kale in here. So I'm going to go with another avocado. Mash, mash, mash.
There you go. Yeah,
Yeah.
you needed that extra avocado
The
for
extra
sure.
Avocado.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. And this is really all you need. We're not going to put any salad dressing on here. We're going to maybe sprinkle, crank a little bit of pepper on top. And if we want a little bit of salt, because, we don't add salt when we cook generally, but we occasionally will sprinkle a little bit of iodized salt to make sure you're getting that iodine in. So just a tiny little bit of salt. We always say minimal salt. And now that this
is well massaged.
Pretty massaged.
Very relaxed.
Very
Let's
relaxing,
chill in
too,
there.
yes.
We just need a little soft music.
I should be on the Calm app, really. I should just be squeezing this salad.
What do you call that? ASMR or something like that?
ASMR, that's right. That's right. Okay, now we're going to add the last few things to take this. Whew. Okay, shelled edamame.
There you go.
So we're getting our protein done. Now also. Radishes. I have some radishes that I'm going to quickly chop up because, again, I always have this unofficial theory, John. Tell me if you think it's true.
No.
Is that anything that tastes a little bitter is good for you? It's
surprising you say that because I didn't used to like bitter, but I do now.
Yeah.
So I don't know whether, I know taste buds change over time. And I definitely believe that, keep experimenting, keep trying new things, keep trying different things. You may be surprised. I tell the story all the time about how I used to hate asparagus. Just used to hate it as a kid. And, when I went plant-based, someone, my parents and when I come over to eat, they'd be like, oh, here, I made you something. I'm like, I don't like asparagus. But I said, you know what? You made it. I'll try it. And now I love it.
Yeah.
I love asparagus. So your taste buds do cycle? I don't know.
There's something about bitterness. It's almost like, again, Jane will shout from the crowd and tell me if I'm wrong or not, but is that that bitterness is the sign of like some defense system that the plant has to kind of keep things from eating it, and that those defense things actually are healthy. They actually contain some sort of antioxidants and phytonutrients. So again, I'm not a doctor, but I'm...
You sure sounded like one.
On the internet these days, who knows? You don't even have to be. You don't even have to have graduated from high school. You don't even have to graduate from high school, and you're like, but I know what's going on. All right, now we're going to take it to the next level with protein. This is quinoa. I just cooked it earlier today. It's cool. Yep, just an organic quinoa. Going to throw that in there. Oh, now we're almost to the good part.
Oh, the pepper's not the good part?
No, the pepper's not the good part. But you brought out the. Why don't you hit it with some pepper?
Crank it, baby.
Crank it. Ooh, that's good. Perfect. That's enough. We don't want to go too heavy. Yeah, that's good. I've got
hardly
raisins.
a workout.
I've got cranberry raisins, and they're tough to find without oil added to it, but you can find them without oil. Love raisins. Sometimes I'll have a little bit of sugar on them. Now, I've got some pecans here, and we all know that when you toast nuts, they're so much better than if they're raw. So, in true Plant Bros fashion, we got to start breaking out the equipment.
Absolutely.
So, John?
Everybody stand back, please. Stand back. This is going to get harried. Oh, my God. There we go. Now we're toasting. Oh, beautiful toasting. That's a metal plate. Watch that. It's going to get hot.
That's okay. If it gets hot, that tells me when it's time to stop.
Oh, fat. And you know what? How long would this take in a regular toaster oven? I mean, come on, man. Okay, I think they're done.
Always be with your propane fuel cylinder. Now, I think what I want to do, John, this is not very cleanly, but I'm going to mash them up a little bit. Get my workout in.
Remember, microbiome, man.
Microbiome.
Clean is overrated. Oh, there we go.
Dump those on the top.
Oh, that is awesome.
Now, look at that. That is a power salad.
Propane toasted.
Propane toasted. You don't see that listed very often. Propane toasted nuts. That is a power salad.
Oh.
I've never done this before, but we like to take things to the next level. I am going to display this amazing. I'm going to display this amazing salad in a bread bowl, which, for those of us who grew up in the 70s and the 80s,
it's all about the bread bowl.
Bread bowl.
The pasta bread bowl.
Because we got to get our carbs in. So, in true, again,
safety first,
Plant
Brian.
Pro fashion, we got to use tools.
Fire it up.
This is my oscillating saw.
I feel like I'm at the barber. There we go. Oh, you have such the touch. It's like you've been doing this for years. And?
Now we're just going to pull that
Oh,
middle out.
look at that.
Oh, we can make croutons out of this.
Oh, this is going to be, here we go. Look at that. Look at that. Monster.
Da, 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 da.
Woo! You got to love that.
I think it might need a little more lemon juice personally, but. All right,
Brian,
John,
that looks awesome.
I have made a huge
Well done.
mess.
You have made a huge mess. All right,
Should we clean up before you go? Or should
yep,
we...
let's clean up. You got that?
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
Hold on, here you go.
How are you going to clean up, you guys? What are you
Yeah, there's only one way to clean up in a man kitchen, and that's with a shop vac.
Are we ready? All right.
All right, John, well done. That got all. And by the way, I promise we will compost all of that out of the shop vac.
Yes.
We are sustainability junkies.
All right, we ready?
If it's not sustainable, it's not Plant Bros.
All right, Brian, I think we're going to like this next one.
All right. Last but not least, John
Last
is
but
going to
not-
bring it home, and I'm just going to gnash on this big hunk of bread.
How is it?
It's awesome. It's really good.
All right, so this next one is, again, getting that protein. We've been talking about it all day. Oh, we don't want that up there. Okay, so we're going to start with tempeh this time. Tempeh is just another form of soybean. Where'd that knife go? Where'd your knife go for the...
I think I was cleaning up. You need that one?
Yep, that'll work. All right, so we're going to get... So you can get the tempeh anywhere. And we are going to cut this open, if I can. There we go. All right. So what
I just cut right through it.
Oh, do you?
I just chop a big chunk off.
So-
It's always, I think tofu and tempeh have a packaging issue, don't you think?
They absolutely do. It's
absolutely do. Like,
ridiculous.
I don't think I've ever not struggled to open tempeh or tofu.
So I'm just going to cut this up because I'm going to get Brian cooking while I create this amazing mandarin orange sauce. So this sauce you'll see has a little bit of spice and a little bit of sweetness to it. So
like a good
need a
man?
bowl, like a good man.
Kind of bowl. Big, little, medium.
Yeah, this is good.
Okay. I'm going to get some reps in while you're doing it.
Show them what we do, man. All right, so we're going to put the tempeh in there. The tamari. Where did I just see that?
Sucked up by shop.
Where'd the tamari go? Do you have it over there?
No, I didn't use it.
Oh, it's right here. Okay. So we're just going to put a little tamari on there. We're going to mix. You enjoying that bread there, Brian?
I love bread. I'm like Oprah. I love bread.
All right. And then we are going to take this. I'm just going to put it right
John,
in there.
Is that a caraway pan?
That is a caraway pan, Brian.
Like-
Thank you for
This
asking.
is like the Lexus of pans. I don't know if anybody knows this, but they're super expensive. Someone gave it to us.
Gear heavy.
Someone gave it to us as a gift, so I don't think we could ever afford it. We'd have to like take out a second mortgage on our house, but these pans are amazing. Caraway expensive.
All right. So, Brian, if you can just get a light little coat of toasting on there. So, to make the sauce, which is really why we're making this anyway, anybody can cook tempeh.
It's all about the sauce.
It is all about the sauce.
Does any food,
All right.
Does any food actually taste good without sauces?
Absolutely not. All right, so we're going to start with a little orange juice. We used Simply Orange. Going to shake that up.
Not from concentrate.
Oh, it's
Is that a conflict-free orange juice?
You are-
Did it come from a? Did it come from a country that uses child soldiers to harvest the oranges? I'm just making sure.
no, we're all good.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to take a little orange juice. We're going to do. We're going to add a little marmalade for that sweetness and actually.
Marmalade. You know when I bought that for you when I was doing the shopping.
Wait, that
John?
spoon's too big.
Yeah, wow. When I bought that for you, when I was like, it was down at the bottom. I don't think anybody eats marmalade.
I think it's a
It's a
1950s
total
thing.
old guy thing. Now that you and I are old, I guess it was.
Yeah, we have to start gumming the
Yeah,
marmalade on toast.
We'll make these sandwiches for our grandchildren. They'll be like, "Ugh, Grandpa made my lunch."
Peanut butter and marmalade.
It's like one of those old man things, like witch hazel, marmalade, powdering yourself after your shower, all those things.
Yeah, I remember
we
it
have to
well.
look forward to.
I remember it well. All right, then we're going to put a little white vinegar in there. So the best thing to do is to get an actual garlic chili sauce. We couldn't find any, so we got chili sauce, and we're going to add a little garlic afterwards. So same thing, right? You got to sometimes in the kitchen, you got to be a little innovative. So we are
Regular chili sauce.
just a regular chili sauce. We're going to add 1 to 2 tablespoons. Half.
Nice.
1.
Ooh, I got a spare here.
2.
I'm not doing.
Hey, Brian, can you check on the nuggets? We don't want those to burn.
Yeah, the nuggets.
Then I'm going to add a little garlic powder
They're looking good.
to get in there for the garlic chili. Oh, Brian, you got to start cutting this mango
Oh,
for
mango.
after.
Mango. It's like a Rubik's Cube trying to get them. Anne and Jane love mangoes. I think kind of too much work, but we'll give it a whirl here. So,
A little ground ginger is what I'm adding
do I have it
now.
going the right way?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
I add a little ground ginger. I'm going to add about 1.5 tablespoons of cornstarch.
Yeah, that's all right. It'll be thick.
It'll be thick. And then lastly, and I'm not really sure why, but you add a little bit of turmeric.
It's about inflammation.
Oh, here it is.
Keep the inflammation down.
Yeah, keep that inflammation down. It's a dash, which I don't know if that's an official measurement. Okay.
No.
So now,
Plant bros don't measure. We've established that in the past.
right. And so kind of to save effort, we're just going to mix this up.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, little connection. Any drill will do. We're not name brand
Go easy.
specific. Yep, go easy. There we go.
Nice feathering. Nice.
You like that? Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll speed it up a little bit. Get that turmeric off the side. Look
Yeah,
at that.
Yeah, that's a.
Oh, Brian, I'm telling you, this is going to be magic. This is going to be magic. Okay.
Wow, that looks good.
Now we just need a pot.
For,
Grab me a small pot. We're going to put this on the stove. So what you're going to do is you're going to slowly cook this and kind of get it to a slow boil and then let it boil for probably 30 seconds after you've got a boil going. So we'll go this in here. Look at that. All right. This is going to be orangey and tasty. So we're going to put this, how are we doing on the tempeh here?
Tempeh seems to be cooking kind of slowly. I have it on a little bit high, but
Okay.
does it need some more tamari, maybe?
No, I think we're good because we're going to add the orange sauce.
Okay.
So we get the tempeh going. I'm going to put it on a little higher because we want to cook that. And then I got to...
That's lower. Higher's up here.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wait. Back. Sorry. Higher here. Yes, you're right.
All right. So you keep cutting that mango. I'm going to do this as it's boiling.
Mango's ready. Ann Esselstyn style. This is not an awesome mango. It's got a little bit of that, like, styrofoamy vibe.
Look at this, Brian. Double-fisted.
Oh, nice. You know, plant bros don't usually multitask.
But sometimes in the kitchen you need to.
You got to multitask.
You know what's throwing me off on the colors? The light of this drill.
And guys, you know how it is these days. We're expected to do so much. We have to raise the kids, change the diapers,
Bring home the bacon, fry it up in a pan.
bring home the seitan bacon, and be able to multitask while we're cooking.
All right, how we doing?
Looks good.
All right.
So what do I do with the...
Cut that mango up into chunks, and if you could get a bowl here and there's some rice. We'll add that rice in there. And oh, greens. We need the arugula in the fridge. Add some arugula on there. You know, and as a plant bro, we're not afraid to talk science. So as this is heating up, it's actually getting thicker, right?
There are a lot of white men in the country that don't believe in science. We actually believe in science.
All right, as I was saying,
We actually believe in research and science.
all right, it's starting to heat up back here. We're doing good. Let me know when you're ready for this tempeh.
All right, I got the greens down. Do you want me to put the...
Put the rice, then we add the rice.
All right, this is one of my favorite things to do with rice. Is you take rice and you put it into This rice is a little dry. Hopefully it'll work.
Oh, it'll work because once we add this mandarin orange sauce, it's gonna light it up.
Because I like display and aesthetics for meals. So if you mash rice into, well, this rice is a little dry. I don't think it's going to work.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to make a little rice.
Oh, I see what you're doing. Oh.
Nah, it's not so bad. Not the way I was hoping. Now,
All
what
right.
should I do with the, should I wait till you...
No, you can put that on now.
Okay,
Then we'll put, or no, here, you can put the tempeh on.
okay.
I think it's ready.
Now you can see that tempeh is all grilled up and nice, just with a little tamari, right, John?
Yep, just all that is just a little tamari and the tempeh. Cooked on medium heat. The mandarin sauce is heating up.
Don't be afraid of tempeh. Again, it's like tofu. It takes on any flavor you put on it. Now I'm going to put some mango on there.
Oh, look at that.
I don't think I cut all the way through. Jeez. Mango. Never easy. Tofu and tempeh are your insecure friend. Mango is like that difficult friend that never cooperates.
We're gonna have to cut 'cause all right, this took a little longer to cook, but it's still going to be good. All right, take a look, Wade. Look at how that's thickening up. You can kind of see how it's not as loose and goosey anymore. It's got more of a thickness to it. All right, then we're going to turn this off. All right. I don't know what to do with my drill. Here, we'll just put it right there. All right. All right, now, Brian, I'm going to take this, put it in a little bowl.
Do you need it like a ladle or something?
Yeah. Well, I don't think we need a ladle.
I got a mini ladle. Spoon to drizzle over.
There we go. Ooh, I like drizzling. All right, you ready? All right, Here we go. Look at that. Look how it got thick.
Oh, it thickened up. That's that cornstarch.
Here we go. Then we just as Jane would say, chefy. Look at that.
Yum.
I'd say taste it, but it's going to be really hot right now.
Yeah.
But I like my mandarin orange sauce, so look at that. Oh, and then we got to do like the fancy restaurants, drizzle around the edges.
Right. That's right. Drizzle around the edge.
There we go. All right, look at that. Doesn't that look amazing?
Beautiful, John. That's amazing.
Right, and then we got the nugs, the little nugs. All right.
The nugs need a little presentation.
What do we
What
got?
do you think? Let's use a little,
Oh, there we go. Little arugula. Get the greens in there.
yeah.
See, you have that chef eye that I just don't quite have.
Yeah, you got it.
I can appreciate that. Oh, look at that. Now that looks...
Yeah, now that looks much better, don't you think? Yum.
Absolutely.
All right. Plant Bros. And remember, John and I, we love to joke. We love to have fun with this. But we're very interested in this notion of what today's men, what a 21st century man can do in terms of setting a new standard for health and wellness and trying to take care of themselves. And one of those steps is to go whole food plant-based. So
Absolutely.
Thanks so
Brian,
much.
Brian, I got to tell you one thing. I forgot to mention on the nuggets. You cook them for 30 minutes at 400 degrees and then about 5 to 8 minutes on broil. That really does that final crisping. Now,
awesome.
All right, man.
All right, thanks so much.
Plant Bros. Woo!
See you next time.